you are the only God. You are the truth. Snap me back so I remember. Shout it in my ear that you are a faithful God and you're right here. I praise and I remember all you say and do. You take care and you will be there. Your word is true. I praise and I remember that you love me so. You will provide and you'll be my God, so I will follow. Wake me up when I've been dozing. Shock me with the truth that you are the only God. You are the truth. Snap me back so I remember. Shout it in my ear that you are a faithful God and you're right here. I praise and I remember all you say and do. You take care and you will be there. Your word is true. I praise and I remember that you love me so. You will provide and you'll be my God, so I will follow. I praise and I remember all you say and do. You take care and you will be there. Your word is true. I praise and I remember that you love me so. You will provide and you'll be my God, so I will follow. I will follow. There may be giants in the land. Ooh, Lord, you take my hand. There may be trials all around, but strength I've found. You know my name, you know my heart. You've been here from the very start. You guide my life, you will never leave. You are here with me. You know my name, you know my heart. You've been here from the very start. You guide my life, you will never leave. You are here with me. Oh, my shepherd, I will follow you high and low. You are here, I know. Oh, my shepherd, I will trust in you high and low. For you are with me everywhere I go. There may be giants in the land. Ooh, Lord, you take my hand. There may be trials all around, but strength I've found. Oh, you know my name, you know my heart. You've been here from the very start. You guide my life, you will never leave. Lord, you are here with me. Oh, my shepherd, I will follow you high and low. You are here, I know. Oh, my shepherd.
The Holy Tales.
Come, kids! I have already decided which story I'm going to tell you today.
Yay! Let's not waste any more time, Holy. Go on with the story.
All right. Joseph had no idea that his brothers were so jealous of him. He was confused as to what was happening to him. Why did his brothers sell him off? And why was he traveling to Egypt with these strange people? But little did he know that things were about to get worse for him. The moment the traders reached Egypt, they put up Joseph for sale. He went on from being the favorite son of Jacob to a lowly slave. A man named Potiphar bought him as a slave among many others and gave a good price for him as he was a young, strong, and good-looking boy. Potiphar was rich, powerful, and an important man in Egypt as he was the captain of the guards in the king's palace. Joseph was put to work in Potiphar's house. He worked very hard. He did every single job he was asked to do and did them efficiently. At times, he wondered why his own brothers did something as terrible as selling him into slavery. But he never complained. He knew God was with him. He gained strength from knowing that God was watching everything that was happening. God blessed Joseph. Potiphar noticed how hardworking, honest, and respectful Joseph was. Soon, Joseph became Potiphar's favorite and was put in charge of all the slaves who worked for him. Joseph was not only in charge of the household chores, but also played an important part in Potiphar's business deals. All the responsibilities that were given to Joseph showed how much Potiphar trusted him with his home, possession, and family. Joseph looked after the field workers and those who worked in taking care of the animals. Under Joseph's supervision, everything at Potiphar's home ran smoothly. Potiphar did not have to worry about anything. Joseph took care of everything. Everything was going well for Joseph, but little did he know that things were going to get worse for him. I hope you kids liked the story.
No doubt about it.
The Holy Tales.
So, are you all ready to listen to a new Bible story?
Oh, yes. Of course we are.
Well, then let's start with it. Today's story is called The Sun Stands Still. Joshua and the Israelites set up a camp near the people of Gibeon, and they agreed with the king of Gibeon that they would live in peace. However, the king of Jerusalem was afraid that these two nations might come together and attack on his people. So the king of Jerusalem went to the kings of 4 other nearby nations and declared a war on Gibeon, thinking they would beat the Gibeonites in their own plan. As soon as the 5 nations attacked, the king of Gibeon immediately sent Joshua a message for help. Joshua did not ignore him, and right away marched his army to the raging battleground. God told Joshua,
"Don't be afraid of them. I am delivering these 5 nations into your hands. You will win, and not one of them will be left standing."
It took all night for Joshua's army to reach the battlefield, but when they did, they took the enemy soldiers by surprise. The Lord made the enemy soldiers confused, and they didn't know what they were doing. This made Joshua and his army defeat them easily and chase them away. As the enemies were running away, God sent a hailstorm which killed more number of enemy soldiers than Joshua's army did.
During the battle, Joshua with all the Israelites in front of him said to God,
Make the sun stand still. Hold back the moon so that we can have complete victory today.
God did it. He made the sun stop in the middle of the sky and made it stand still for a full day. And there has never been another day like that. Everyone knew God was fighting for Israel.
Wow, Holy! That was a wonderful story. I really love it.
Thank you. I am glad.
The Holy Tales.
So are you ready to listen to a brand new story from the Bible?
Oh, yes, we are.
Great! Today's story is about how David honored his promise made to his friend Jonathan. When Jonathan and David declared their lifelong friendship, Jonathan asked an important favor from David. He knew that one day David would become the king, and when that happened, he would show kindness to any member of Jonathan's family who were still around. After Jonathan's death, David remembered the promise he made to his friend, but he was not sure if any family members of Saul's or Jonathan's were still alive. He called for a man named Ziba, who had once been a loyal servant to King Saul. David asked Ziba,
Is there anyone still alive from King Saul's family? If yes, then I would like to show God's kindness to the person.
Ziba replied,
I know that one of Jonathan's sons is still alive. His name is Mephibosheth.
David immediately sent for him. Mephibosheth came in front of David, but was terrified. He knew his grandfather, King Saul, tried many a times to kill David, and he thought David wanted to kill him for Saul's actions.
Don't be afraid.
David assured him.
I mean no harm. I want to help you. I had made a promise to your father that I will always be kind to his family, and I would like to honor that promise. I would return you all the land that once belonged to your grandfather. However, I would like if you live here in the palace with me.
Mephibosheth was overcome with gratefulness. He fell to the ground, crying as he thanked David for showing such kindness towards him. David called for Ziba once again and informed him that he had returned all the land to Mephibosheth, which once belonged to King Saul. David said to Ziba,
I would like you, your sons, and your men to farm the land for his family, so that they have enough food. However, Mephibosheth will live in the palace here with me.
Since then, Ziba, his sons, and his servants farmed the land for Mephibosheth, while Mephibosheth lived in the palace with David, like his own son.
Tubby, Gumbo, I honor to keep all promises I make to both of you. And I declare you both as my lifelong friends. And you too, Holy.
Thank you, Freckles. You are my lifelong friend too. Now, it's time for today's question. What was the name of King Saul's loyal servant?
I know. His name was Ziba.
You're correct. I hope you all liked the story. We promise to be back soon. Until